Hi, and welcome to What's on Your Plate. This week we'll be looking at ramen noodles. We'll see how Rider students spice up their recipes, and also a creative recipe for ramen that you've probably never heard of. We'll also be checking in with Tom, seeing how his progress is going with 20 and 10. We'll also be checking out another great local restaurant. Now let's see how Rider students make their ramen.
Maybe get some peppers, chop some peppers up, maybe throw it in the sauce.
Maybe throw in like a bag of spices.
Ramen noodles, I would get rid of the ramen, get rid of the noodles, forget the spices in the broth, and make it a steak.
I eat chicken flavored ramen noodles.
I think adding hot dog pieces to ramen noodles would be great.
How do I eat them? With a spoon, of course.
Now that we've heard from Rider students about their ramen noodle recipes, we'll show you a creative one that I found. As we all know, ramen noodles are a staple in every college student's diet. They're great for a quick snack, but they can be pretty bland. So today I'm going to show you how to spice it up by making ramen Dorito salad. I know, it sounds pretty gross, but it's fabulous. All you need: ramen noodles, a medium-sized bag of Doritos, half a pound of ground beef, a cup of cheese, and taco seasoning. The ramen noodles are made how they're normally prepared. You just put them in a pot of boiling water until they're soft enough to eat. While the ramen noodles are boiling, you can start preparing the ground beef in a pan. You have to make sure it's fully cooked though. While the meat was cooking, the ramen noodles finished boiling. So now we can put them in the pot to mix everything up together. Looks like the ground beef is ready to add to the ramen. Make sure you keep the liquid in there with the beef because that'll bring out the seasoning more. The next step is to stir the two together. Once it's mixed together a little bit, you can add in the taco seasoning. Next, add cheese to taste, but the recommended amount is about a cup. Make sure to do this while the ramen and beef is still hot so the cheese gets all melty. Your next step is to add some crumbled Doritos. Again, you can add this to taste and then use what's left over, put it around your plate, kind of like a flour. Next, just for presentation, you line up the Doritos to make it look a little bit more decorative. The little crumbly pieces that don't look good, you hide them under it. Your last step is to put the rest of your creation on the plate. Now the best part, getting to eat it. That really is good. Tune in next week. Chow Time with Caroline. See ya! I hope you guys tried that recipe because it was really tasty. Now we'll head over to Mauer Gym to see how Tom's doing.
This is my friend Tom. Him and I have been friends for 2.5 years now. He's a pretty good guy, but the thing about him is, he loves to eat. I've been trying to get him to lose weight for a while now, and I think he's finally ready to give it a shot. Him and I have decided to make a video diary to aid the process. 20 pounds in 10 weeks is our goal, and I'm going to do what I can to help him through it. My name's Dan, and this is 20 and 10 with Tom. End of week 2, Tom and I had a pretty successful week working out, getting back out there.
Well, this week's workout, I tried going more with just the running. I was trying to focus a lot on trying to get a mile down where I can do it on a consistent basis without feeling too winded. Toward the end of the week, I was feeling okay. I was feeling better with it. It started to become a little easier. I think that first day when I tried doing it, it was just, I hadn't run in a long time, and my body was just trying to cope with the kind of stress that I was put under. And now that I've done it several times in a row now, it's just become more natural for me.
He seemed pretty willing to go and work out, and wasn't too upset or discouraged about it, which is always a good thing. And us two going together, I think it will also be a good thing, because it's always good to kind of have someone to go with. Going by yourself is never, I guess, as enjoyable of an experience.
I've also tried to introduce myself to weights with the help of Dan. It's been rocky, to say the least. I hadn't lifted weights just like with running. I haven't done so since high school, and it's a little embarrassing going into the gym and seeing all these guys who are obviously been there a long time, put in their time, they've got muscles, they can do stuff, and there I am doing almost a third of what they're lifting, because I know I used to almost be at those guys' level.
When Tom first hit the weights this week, we realized that, it's obvious that he hasn't lifted in a while. He's pretty weak, to be honest, but, with as much mass that he has, you can turn, from my understanding, you can turn, fat into muscle, and that's, how it works usually. So he has a good amount of mass to, he'll probably get pretty strong if we stick with the weight regimen over the next 10 weeks.
This week was the first real week where I tried to do my best to work out and eat right.
Hey, how you doing? Could I place an order for delivery?
It's not easy. I think the real problem is it's just the way my schedule and my life works out. Every Monday and Wednesday I got to go up to Giant Stadium and come back, and that usually I'm never here until about, say, 6 o'clock, 6:30, and then on Mondays I got to go to class. So it's tough to get a meal in somewhere between that.
Could I get a penne vodka with chicken?
The only place you can order out around here is either a Chinese food restaurant or an Italian restaurant. And all those people serve or at least any of the stuff that I'd want to eat, is all carbs. It's all pastas, noodles, breads. You never really get a chance to get some variety. And that hurts my diet, because I'm eating late, so I don't have a full time to digest, and B, I'm eating basically just carbs, just straight carbs, so just putting into my body.
This week, Tom actually got on the scale, and his estimation of 285 pounds was exactly right somehow. Hopefully we can get him down into the 260 range. The first 10, 15 pounds should come off pretty quick, so I'm excited to see, and we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks.
Tom's making really great progress. Good work. Next, we'll see what local restaurant Jess visited.
Each week, I will be highlighting one food establishment that is near campus. These places will all be delicious, inexpensive, and convenient. Now let's make our way to an award-winning sub shop that's not too far from here.
One of the better-known hoagie shops in the Philadelphia area.
Slack's Hoagie Shack is known to have the best overstuffed hoagies around, and they come in 3 different sizes: mini, half, and giant. So no matter how hungry you are, you're bound to be full when you're finished. But that's not all they have. They also offer quite the selection of food, including steaks, salads, and more. And you can't forget the wings. Now Slacks doesn't just drizzle the buffalo sauce on. No, they dunk those wings in a bucket of sauce. So you buffalo lovers are sure to get the best wings possible. Not only do they serve great food, but the prices are even better.
You can get a meal here for a big meal for $6 or $7.
And they have plenty of specials and great deals to help you out, like the panzerotti and fried raviolis. They're less than $5 each. And if you're really hungry, you can even Philly size your meal for $2.99. And the food is all fresh and made as soon as you order. So go and try one of those delicious subs. The creatively named subs like the Godfather and the Godmother are all the rave. Slacks Hoagie Shack is all about top quality, delicious food. So if you're hungry, just go for it. You'll leave there a satisfied customer. Now you can order online at campusfood.com or give them a call at 609-586-2727. Or you can even visit them. They are located in Mercerville in the Ames Shopping Center, which is less than 10 minutes away. And that's our restaurant of the week with Jess and Nicole.
That place looks really great. I'll have to check it out. Well, that's it for this week's episode. Join us next week on What's on Your Plate for another awesome recipe, checking in with Tom's Training, and another great local restaurant. Happy eating!
Ba 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 ba